last reading. If you missed last video, it's crucial to watch all of them before watching this one, so it just makes more sense. So recap on last week was staying grounded in the chaos, Pisces, okay? Then we got the blue flame. We've been activated and we've been told to let go of our homesickness and our eagerness to be in our past and to move forward with our blue flame activation. So this was such a powerful reading. If you have not watched last week's video, you will need to activate yourself twice, by the way, to get a real hold on your current situations and your life in this current moment of time. Okay, so with that being said, I'm still going to be using Starseed Oracle cards. We also got a card that definitely resonated with the whole entire reading. And this was inspired action is always pleasurable action. Basically, we need to move with positive intentions and not negative intentions, because if we do, it will backfire, Pisces. We are seeking clarity today, as always, on our journey in life. Okay. So, how this happened was I got distracted with this. It was nothing. And on this side of the card, there's a portal. So I'm sensing that we may be distracted by something that is getting ourselves away from leveling up, from moving forward, from gaining a better perspective and a better outcome in our situations. So this portal means doors are opening. You decide rewards, and it's also a wild Pisces. Portals are opening and we are focused on the wrong things. Pisces, it is time to put down the distraction that leads you nowhere and focus on that one door that's going to bring you to where you want to be. Pisces, focus. Don't get distracted by the smoke. Don't get distracted by people. Don't get distracted by opinions, because if you do, again, it's going to lead you nowhere. All right, Pisces, this portal is here and this portal is available. It's ready. And we need to hone in on seeing the blessing, and we need to hone in on our opportunities and taking advantage of these opportunities. Pisces, doors are opening for you. I'm going to relate back to the oracle card, and let's see what it is saying. Okay, Pisces, this is what the book is saying. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps are being made. Okay, when this card comes up in a spread, it's sure a sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on. And a question to ask yourself, Pisces: what would you most like to experience from these portals? Focus on that energy, focus on that vibe, that aura, that envisioning. Focus on that, because when this door is open, you need to not be in a negative state where you are contradicting the outcome that you want. You need to understand that even that new thing you started, remember from last reading, We've been told to just start. We've been told to just do. And now we have a portal that's opening. Even if it's a brand new thing we're doing, we are being supported by all the planets. We are being aligned with everything that we desire and that we've been through in the past. Now is the time to not give up, Pisces. Success is around the corner. And everyone knows that if you give up right before that last knock on the door, you will never receive your achievements or your goals. A lot of people go knocking on different doors expecting it to open when that one door that they need to open was not open, and all things are lost. But not here, Pisces. Here we are going to stay committed. We are going to understand that everything, regardless of the fact, is working out for us, no matter how brand new and no matter how old, because oracle cards have been telling us and have been guiding us to keep on track with where we are going in life, Pisces. So this is a good thing. Okay, I love when the cards just come out together. It just makes sense for me. Okay, so we have a card that is kind of upside down. Okay, so this card is upside down here, and it is you got the love, codependency, and boundaries. It seems like we are distracted by giving the wrong boundaries in order to surrender to the sweetness. We have to focus on who we are loving right now. Who are we showing love and who we are giving our attention to? But understand that this love that is upside down can result into a surrender to the sweetness. However, right now, what's on top is this confusion, I feel, or this cloud of uncertainty. And sometimes when we give our attention to things and we stop giving it because we made that decision to cut it off, a toxic thing, a bad experience, we forget that within that toxic experience, we need to show love, we need to show patience, and we need to show compassion. However, it doesn't mean that we need to let go of our boundaries and our standards and our own expectations in life. It doesn't mean that, but what it does mean is sometimes we need to evoke our mother energy to succumb to the sweetness that we could have had access to, if that makes sense. So I'm seeing maybe someone wanted to have a better outcome. Maybe they screwed up in a love connection, and this is what they ultimately wanted, but right now this is what they're receiving, which is an uncertainty. Okay, all right. I feel like I'm getting some energies. Hold on, let me just ponder on this. Pisces, there's probably a moment in time where you did give love, you did give your energy, you were caring, you did all the right things, but to the wrong person. This time, this is showing upside down. And I feel like maybe you're in an experience right now where you're holding back. Although this person that you are experiencing this amazing love with could come to have a sweetness outcome about it, but because of the trauma, and remember from last reading, we need to open up our heart chakra. We've been through some muddy waters, and these muddy waters have outcomes of sweetness. However, we need to flip ourselves to give more and to not just receive. I think we have receiving a lot and we're like, yeah, you know what? I deserve it. This is my karma. This is my good thing. However, don't take it for granted. Give back. Give back the same energy this person, this experience, this thing is giving you. Love it. Show it appreciation. Show it compassion, because the sweetness is right here, Pisces. And we are our own gatekeepers. We need to turn this card to this. And this is how we're going to do it. This is how it's going to be done. We need to open up our heart chakra so we can access this portal. Remember how this card turned up. This card turned up on one side. However, on the other side, there was a pile of nothing. And perhaps we're giving our energy to the wrong things. Perhaps we are. But perhaps This is clarity. We need to give it some more love. We need to give it some more attention. We need to give back to this so we can surrender to the sweetness. Okay, now I'm feeling kind of special today. I usually stop with 3 cards, but let's go back with the last card of this reading. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. But we need to focus on realigning ourselves. We need to focus on understanding why we're here again. Our true purpose is a double mission. So we need to be questioning everything. If you haven't watched the last video, the first video is us being called for a higher purpose and continuing on this journey. And although we may have questionings coming up, we need to also align and let go of things that do not serve us anymore. Now, maybe it's in connection to this. Maybe someone out there has been receiving a lot of love, but maybe they don't really need it as much as they thought they did. Or maybe they are not giving anymore, and it's time to end that and sever that relationship. If you're not going to be entertaining that relationship or experience, let it go. This is what that card is speaking on. Okay, Pisces? So we have portals ready for us. We need to open up our heart chakra, and we need to understand that this right here can work in our favor if we take the best decision and question it and sit down and ponder and make the logical best move that feels right for you, Pisces. Because there is a portal waiting for us. There is a portal that wants to give us all the things that we've been looking towards in life. And right now, what we really need to do is to take some time to reflect if we really want this relationship to continue. And if we do, we need to start showing it some love so we can get this sweetness. And if we don't, we need to let it go and start questioning our next steps, Pisces. But regardless of the fact, there is a portal waiting for us. We just need to access that through our heart chakras. What card is going to help us make the best decision for the dilemmas that we're in right now? And if these cards are helping you out, please let me know, because for me personally, I always reflect on them whenever a hard situation comes up. I always look back at it and say, you know what, I need to put better action. I usually hold myself accountable for the things that I'm going through. And the law of attraction of cards just seem to support me. And I hope that they are working for you. Our opinions about our children can influence their behavior. Okay? So let's read this card. The more you see things in your child that you do not want to see, the more of that you will see. Interesting. I wonder if it's reflecting on this, and that's why we're not giving that love, because we see that darkness in that person and we're scared to give them some more. And so the behavior that you elect from your child is more about you than it is about your child. This is actually true of all your relationships. Since you think about your child more than you do of most others, your opinion about your child plays a greater role in its behavior. Now, if you have any doubts, because we did have readings where we need to connect with our golden child. We had a reading where we had to connect with our inner child and have connection with the cosmos. And if you're finding yourself judging yourself or putting yourself down in a way, understand that this is not healthy. This is not good for your journey. You need to stop. And if you are focused on these bad things, you need to start making choices, start questioning yourself, lifting the veil to understand who you truly are and who you're trying to become. Now, this card can also reflect with this relationship. You may see something in your partner, in your friend, whoever it may be, that you're like, oh, I don't really like this about you. And you may be seeing it a lot where you're not really engaging with them anymore. You're not giving them the energy you gave before because of the fact that they're showing you sides of them that possibly you do not like or accept. But understand that this is also inside of you, Pisces. And if you see it in other people, understand that you also hold this trait. And this is where we instill compassion. This is where we instill empathy. And this is where we make sure that we are becoming our best selves and we're not allowing this inner trait to overcome situations that could have been positive. All right, Pisces. Now I'm so happy that you came to this reading today. Please look at the other videos if you haven't and refer to them. I hope this is all making sense for you, and I hope this is resonating with you in some way. And continue to watch, because we are going places, Pisces. We are the greatest things on this planet, and we just need to figure out how to control and maneuver these murky waters. I hope this reading brought you clarity. I hope this reading brought you peace of mind, and I hope this reading brought you idea for a strategy on how to solve your problems going forward in this life. All right, Pisces, until then, I'll see you next week.